Good morning, this is Deb from Harvey's Greenhouse in Adel, and we are going to talk just a little bit this morning about what to do with your ugly hanging baskets. About this time in the summer, they start looking a little pitiful, and there are things that you can do to keep them going for the summer. One of the first things you're going to want to do is fertilize on a regular basis. You can use Miracle-Gro, you can use an Osmocote. If you use Miracle-Gro, you can do it once every 2 weeks. That keeps them green and lush and blooming. When they look like this, give them a haircut. Now, there are some people that do not like to cut their plants off. Cut them off. It's no more than when you go to the barber or to the salon and get a trim. Cut them off. Cut the dead stuff off. You can trim, even you can cut the blooms off when they get misshapen, out of shape, not pretty anymore. Give them a nice shape. It's going to do a couple of things. One, it's going to cause them to bush at the bottom so that they will send up more branches. In a couple of weeks, it will start blooming again once you get them all trimmed up, fertilized, looking nice again, and they will be gorgeous the rest of the summer. So don't just toss them out, unless of course they're dead. Trim them up, give them a nice shape, fertilize them. Don't cry over the blooms, they'll come back. And there'll be much more. You'll have more branches, so you will have more blooms. I'll cut this over here where you can see it. And I just cut the top of a leaf node so you don't have sticks hanging out, because if you cut it here, then you got a whole lot of this. Yep, cut it down to the bottom. This branch right there, cut it down to the bottom. If they start to look a little bit yellowish, you know, this time of year we can't water them enough to keep them wet, to keep them from dying, but then they look pitiful. Make sure you fertilize. Iron in the fertilizer is what helps keep them green and lush. Nice shape, trim them up, and you can cut the blooms off. They'll come back. Don't cry over the blooms. They'll be happy if you do this. If I still have this basket in a couple of weeks, we'll take another shot of it so you can see what it looks like. So you can see how pretty it is. Keep those hanging baskets going. Keep your planters going. Keep them looking nice. Fertilize. Enjoy the weekend.